A pandemic doesn't need to infect billions of people to damage the global economy. Sometimes fear alone is enough. That's what makes viruses like Hantavirus so economically dangerous. Unlike highly contagious airborne viruses, Hantavirus spreads mainly through contact with infected rodent waste, especially in enclosed spaces with poor sanitation or heavy infestation. In humans, some strains can cause severe respiratory failure with fatality rates far higher than most common flu viruses. Cases are still relatively rare, but the economic danger begins long before a virus becomes widespread. Because modern economies run on confidence. The moment people believe a disease could spread unpredictably, behavior changes immediately. Travel drops, tourism collapses, consumers avoid crowded spaces, supply chains slow down as workers stay home and governments increase restrictions. Businesses delay investments. Markets react before hospitals are ever overwhelmed. We already saw this during COVID-19. The economic shock wasn't caused only by the virus itself. It came from the reaction to uncertainty. Factories shut down, ports slowed, airlines lost billions, entire industries froze almost overnight. Now, imagine a virus with a significantly higher fatality rate appearing in multiple urban regions simultaneously. Even if transmission remained relatively limited, the psychological impact could be enormous. News cycles amplify fear rapidly. Social media accelerates panic. Governments face pressure to act aggressively before understanding the real scale of the threat. And that pressure alone can disrupt the economy. Companies depend on workers physically operating factories, transportation systems, warehouses, hospitals, energy grids, and food infrastructure. If outbreaks appear near critical industrial zones, labor shortages can emerge quickly. Insurance costs rise, emergency spending increases, investors move capital into safer assets. Financial volatility spreads globally within hours. The healthcare system also becomes an economic battlefield. A severe outbreak forces governments to redirect massive amounts of money toward emergency response, hospital expansion, vaccine research, protective equipment, and containment measures. That money usually comes from higher debt, higher taxes, or cuts somewhere else in the economy. Then comes the supply chain effect. Modern globalization depends on continuous movement. Raw materials cross oceans, components move between countries, factories rely on just-in-time logistics with minimal backup inventory. Even localized outbreaks near shipping ports, manufacturing hubs, or transportation corridors can create ripple effects that spread internationally. And in a highly digital financial world, perception moves faster than reality. Markets don't wait for certainty, they price fear immediately. A sudden outbreak can trigger stock sell-offs, commodity instability, airline collapses, currency pressure, and rapid changes in consumer behavior long before the actual medical threat is fully understood. That's why pandemics are not just biological events, they are stress tests for the entire economic system. The real danger is not only the virus itself, it's the fragility of a global economy built on uninterrupted movement, stable supply chains, consumer confidence, and predictable behavior. Hantavirus is not currently a civilization-ending threat, but it demonstrates something important. Modern economies are deeply vulnerable to biological disruption because in a connected world, even a small outbreak can create massive economic shockwaves if fear spreads faster than the disease itself. And historically, fear spreads very fast.